Hello, cohort. This is totally unannounced and impromptu live broadcast of my nightly duty, uh, how I baby and clean my brushes so they last practically forever, whilst others are frustrated and constantly complain, oh my brushes, the hair start falling off, oh they die on me so quickly, how on earth, Boyan, how on earth do you keep your brushes in such a good shape? Well, fret not, my faithful chipmunks, because I'm going to show you how I make my brushes the best ones in the world. So, this is a little bit of a celebration, my first live broadcast from Boyan's Chipmunk Art Workshop. I've never broadcasted from here, so I will be jumping like the Flash. Earth 2, Earth 19, Earth 1, this dimension, that dimension. I will be all over the place, and God willing, you will learn something useful and have your tools in better shape than before. So let's just switch the camera. Come on, camera switch. That's it. This is my sink. For the operation, I'm going to demonstrate. We need working tap. We need a common tea sieve. Okay. Warning: this is used for washing brushes. Never ever use it for filtering tea or whatever. Now, in this box, I have a lot of mild soaps that I've been sticking in, and those mild soaps do the deed along with hair shampoo, also mild. So to complete this operation, we need dirty brushes. I have 3 to clean now, and I'm going to use the first one, let's say a little Da Vinci one. Okay. So first, don't make the water hot or even warm. The glue in ferrule is going to melt and the hair is going to fall out. So, bad business. After we soak our brush, we just go like that, rotating it constantly against the soap. As you can see, this soap looks really disgusting because many brush washings have happened, but I'm saving it for the future because this is equivalent of the brush soap that they used to sell in America. I heard, and it used to be in these round boxes, and of course they don't make it anymore, but we are going to create our own. Now this brush is very soapy and I rotate it again against the sieve, and as you can see, very gooey, disgusting foam is coming out of brush, which is good. If I did against the growth of hair from the brush, I would destroy the bristle. Oh, by the way, this is the real sable brush, not the nylon acrylic one. As you can see, it's disgusting foam, so we are now washing the froth, and all the time we are rotating the brush clockwise, anti-clockwise, it doesn't matter, but we do it against this sieve all the time. After finishing, now comes the part that disgusts everyone. We do it from the beginning, back to square one. So I really fill my brush with soap all the time. I rotate it. Remember, rotation is the key. And please, I know this is going to sound awful, but don't trust those arty guys who say, oh, this is stupid. Come on, it's just a piece of wood, metal, and a little bit of hair. It works the best if you just let it as it is, you know? So, no problem, it is going to last. Wrong, it is not. It's going to die on you, because one of the worst substances you can put your brush in is ink. And mind you, I use my brushes for inking, not for watercoloring. I don't do watercoloring, not for oil painting or acrylic painting. I only do color work in Photoshop. See? Rolling, 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 rotating, and what do we see? This foam, soap foam, is much clearer now, not so gray and gooey and disgusting. So we wash it under the water by applying the same procedure with rolling the brush, and oh, it's the same like when we soap it. So once again we go for round 3. I don't know if we are going to end with round 3. I'm not going to broadcast washing the other 2 brushes, but the point I'm trying to make is, do this regularly or your brush is going to die. Brushes are expensive, so you need to baby them. Well, I can say that now the soap foam is no longer gray, it's no longer disgusting, it's almost clean. You see, I've just added a little bit of water, and all the time I'm rolling and rotating, because there is no point in holding it like this and just doing the same. No, roll it all the time. Rotation is the key to success. So when we are done with this, and I can tell you, some nitpicking person might also say, this is not enough, let's go for the 4th time, maybe 5th time to be sure. No. For me, and for my hygienic standard for brushes, this is enough. So now I wash the brush, and the excess soap is being rid of this way. See? Like when I was soaping and frothing the brush, now I'm rinsing it again against this sieve, because now it is forcing all the excess soap out. And when it is done, let's check it out. A simple move against the palm, you see? Stop the water. Wow, you can't hear it, microphone can't pick it up. It has this squeaky sound of a clear bristle. And it's done. But are we finished? This is how we end the whole procedure. Take the brush and do this. Have a little bit of spit inside. I'm serious, I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not sending you up. By rolling the brush between your lips, adding your spit, well, saliva is almost like some kind of lacquer that is going to prevent the hair from the brush to go kapoosh, you know. We don't want the brush when it's dry to have heavy metal hairdo, you know, with all spikes going all over the place, because it is never ever going to come back. So we need, when brush is not in use, we need to put the bristle in proper pointy manner. And as I say, they don't sell in art shops no brush lacquer I don't know what they use in factories where they make brushes. Beware, when you get a new one, remove carefully the plastic tube that protects the bristle and put it in a jar with clean water, and gently, not by force, gently, just let water dissolve this chemical or whatever that holds the bristle in the proper pointy manner. I hope this helps, because I was astonished to realize how many professional cartoonists nowadays, even painters, neither care nor know how to care about brushes. I have one brush that lasts quite a long time, you know. I bought it in July 1980 in Paramus Park in New Jersey. It was ultra expensive brand, Winsor Newton. I bought, can you believe it, 10 brushes. Disgusting, horrible. But I bought 10 Rolls Royces amongst the brushes. I brought them home, I started to use one, and the rest, the 9 of them, were put in the drawer. And I forgot about them. Sometime later, I think 2 or 3 years later, I wanted to check my brushes. How are they in this drawer? I opened the drawer and there were handles and ferrules, but no hair. In those still attached plastic tubes were just some powderish remnants of something that used to be hair. Moths ate my brushes. All 9 of them. All 9 of them. It was $40 a pop, so $360 eaten by moths. So the moral of this story is, I'm not saying buy only plastic brushes. No. Whenever you buy a new brush, especially good quality one, immediately soak it in ink, draw, leave some marks, test it, how thin or thick lines the brush makes, and then wash it the way how I showed you. The best, the only way for brushes to last. Of course, if you are filthy rich and there is no problem for you to always splash the money on expensive drawing equipment, well, forget what I told you. But when you do this, when ink gets into the bristle, no matter how carefully you wash it later, it becomes tasteless, or rather disgusting, for moths and other critters, and they won't eat your brush. Okay? I hope this helped you. So I will continue off camera washing my other 2 brushes that I've been using tonight, and give us a message about your experiences and how you deal with your drawing equipment, your brushes, and so on and so forth. With hopes that I gave you something useful for the future use, I salute you. I wish you a pleasant day, morning, night, whatever time it is. It's about midnight here in Serbia, and somewhere in the world it's 10 o'clock in the morning or 5 p.m. So enjoy your tea, stay healthy, be creative, happy, and never ever let anyone make you afraid. Okay? Bojan, signing off. Ciao. Salute.